I'm Mark Wishnia with your Townsquare Media Sports Report, brought to you by Crop Production Services. Shiloh football continues to dominate as they improve to 8-0 following a 28-0 win over the South Border Co-op last week. Shiloh football has a bye this week. St. Mary's remains undefeated as well after a 42-8 victory over Stanley Powers Lake last week. Head coach Dan Smraker is hoping for no disappointments this week as they hit the road to take on Griggs County Central.
They're a physical team. They're struggling a little bit with scoring some points, but I think that our challenge again is to be on the road and to continue to improve and to not have letdowns as we get to the kind of the grind and the finish of the regular season.
Century High School improved to 5-2 following a 44-0 defeat of Jamestown Medina Montpelier. This week the Patriots go up against crosstown rival Bismarck. Head coach Ron Wingenbach.
Well, I think anytime you play the Demons, you can just throw out the records. A lot of inner-city pride on the line, as well as playoff picture is going to be a lot clearer after Friday night. So certainly it's a big ball game for both of us.
Meanwhile, Bismarck last week handed Minot their first conference loss of the season by way of a 14-0 shutout. They'll look to keep their winning streak alive against Century. And in a thriller last week, Mandan topped Legacy in overtime 41-40. It was the third straight loss for Legacy following a 4-0 start to the season. And for Mandan, it was their first win of the year. Mandan head coach Todd Sheldon.
We had a very intense week of practice, and kids really got after each other in terms of pushing each other to be better, and in a way that we haven't seen in practice for a couple of years. It really carried over to the game for us and saw each other really playing more as a team and doing the little things right.
This week, Mandan will take on Jamestown Medina Montpelier at home. Legacy is on the road in Dickinson. In college football, NDSU cruised past Missouri State 27-3 to improve to 5-0. The Bison face South Dakota State this week at the Fargo Dome. The Fighting Hawks football squad steamrolled over Sacramento State last weekend 40-7. UND hosts Southern Utah in their homecoming game this Saturday. UND hockey is off to a 2-0 start following a 6-0 and 4-1 win over Canisius last weekend. UND is back on the ice at home this Saturday against RPI. In the NFL, the Vikings beat the Texans 31-13, the Packers beat the Giants 23-16, and the Eagles lost a heartbreaker to Detroit 24-23. A comeback attempt for Philadelphia was spoiled after Carson Wentz threw his first career interception. Merrill Reese had the call on Sports Radio 94 WIP in Philadelphia.
Wentz is back. Wentz rolling. Steps up. Looking. He is letting it go deep. He's looking for Aguilar, who makes... No, it's intercepted. It's intercepted, and there's the game.
And that's your Townsquare Media Sports Report, brought to you by Crop Production Services. I'm Mark Wishnia.